Hi, good morning.
Wait. Okay. Okay, wait 1 second. Okay, good. Go.
Hi, good morning. My name is Jimmy. I'm from Hangzhou. Why I choose this school, I consider a lot. On the one hand, the school's location is situated in the city, and the weather is very suitable for us to live. And on the other hand, I heard some news about this. The school's business college is good. Hence, I came here. The finance was my major, so so I came here. After I graduate, I maybe will go to the international company. And now I wanted to talk about my impressive growth process. As we all know here, all of us have our memories about about the process of our grown up, which made us can't forget. And we have 3 important growth stages, respectively: childhood, teenager, and young adult. And during that period, I had 3 stories. Maybe those stories are ordinary, but to suffer those things help me to become better and better and change myself, become more mature than before to be polite to treat others. Anyway, the first story was happened when I was 8 years old. I loved to play, and I made a big mistake. And the second story, in middle school with my classmate, and the last thing happened the first time I came to America by myself. Well, the first story, that when I was 8 years old, every kid loved to play when they were little. I remember once summer holiday, my younger brother and I couldn't stand the hot weather, so I decided to go to Pound, and I couldn't. I couldn't recognize that what's the dangers and what should I do and what couldn't I do. We went to Pound, and without our parents' permission, we stood on the steps, which in water, and we had a water fight, and very enjoyed it. Unfortunately, my younger brother, he slept on the moss, and he sank into the water. But I couldn't swim, and I don't know, and I felt scared and worried. But at that time, I didn't know what should I do. Suddenly, I recognized I should shout it, so I shouted help again and again. Luckily, my neighborhood uncle, he heard my voice and ran fast and jumped into the water, saved my younger brother's life. And when I saw my younger brother was being alive, I breathed a sign of relief. After that thing, I realized dangers were very close to us, and I didn't do anything without my parents' permission by myself. And life is more precious than anything, and it's important for us. And if you encounter dangerous things or bad person, especially ladies, remember to shout and ask for help from people who are around you. And the second story was with my classmate. When I was in middle school, I remember a teacher told us we should help each other between the classmates. I always remember that words. And I remember clearly, one day one of my classmates, she was sick, and she asked me to help her to clean the classroom. I agreed, and I did. Well, I agreed. I know she didn't have teenager to clean, sweep the whole classroom's floor. I did it very well, and finally I got a prize from my teacher, and my teacher not only praised me and swept very clean, but also praised me willingness to help others. I know help others and see them very happy. I will feel happy too. In addition, we help others can make friends easily. The last but not least story, it happened when August 12, 2012. It was my first time I left my parents and hometown, my home, and went abroad by myself. When I took 3 baggages and carried my bag, stood at the door of the security. At that time, I realized I will really leave my parents and went abroad to study and lived without them. But I didn't cry. I didn't want my parents to worry about me. I know. I believe myself. I can solve problem by myself, and I know everything have a first time. But I have to try. I have to do it. It was a challenge for me. Now I came here about 1 year. I really think I become more independent than before, and I become more capable than before. And in our growth path, we will suffer all kinds of things, and those things will change us and become more mature and independent. Meanwhile, the people who are around us need help them as much as we can. You know, sometimes if you have trouble like us in the outside, far away from our hometown, they will also give you a hand. You will feel very happy. So I think such experience will make our life more meaningful. Thank you.